What's going on, everyone? Brand here from Bloody Breakdown with some potential Scream 5? We don't know if it's Scream 5, we don't know what it is, but if this news is any indication, it may in fact very well be a Scream 5. This is some potential, and I want to stress that, potential Scream 5 casting news that was brought to my attention by Critical Overlord, who is a creator here on YouTube. So definitely go give him a follow, especially if you like Scream, Jeepers Creepers type stuff. He's pretty much all in on that. So yeah, that's kind of my shout out for him alerting me to what's been going on here, because had it not been for him, I may have not even caught this. So shout out to him. But like I said, potential Scream 5 casting news. So we know the directors of Ready or Not, Matt Bettinelli Olpin, I believe I'm pronouncing this correctly, I hope I am, and Tyler Gillette, have recently done a little bit of following on their Twitter accounts. Interestingly enough, within the span of just an hour or maybe a little bit more, both of those directors have followed Courtney Cox. That puts a smile on my face. You want to see the smile get bigger? And David Arquette. Now, if you're thinking right now, holy crap, man, that's really good news, but what about Nev? What about Sydney? Well, Nev, I don't think has a Twitter account. I've looked, I can't find one. But I do believe David Arquette and Nev Campbell being followed on Twitter by the directors of the next installment of the Scream franchise is a really good sign. And I think that if Courtney and David are going to be a part of it, I think, unless something, completely unforeseeable has happened, I think that Nev will be involved as well. Once again, it's possible. I think it's interesting that the directors of this movie, a new Scream, have decided to start following Nev and Courtney, David and Courtney, Nev not having a Twitter account. But it doesn't stop there. Also, in their round of following people on Twitter, they also followed who I believe are a real-life couple in Lily Reinhart and Cole Sprouse, who you guys may know from the CW's Riverdale. Interestingly enough, someone else from Scream lore is a part of that show, Skeet Ulrich. So they follow these two around the same time they're following Courtney and David. Could this be casting news? Could this be something going on with this new installment of the Scream franchise, that these two actors/actresses are followed as well? Another interesting follow that came from them around the same time, I believe shortly thereafter, was Ariana Grande. And the reason this is funny, to me at least, is because there have been a lot of people on Twitter and creators here on YouTube saying that Ariana Grande was going to be the opening kill. And this kind of gives it a little bit of credence. Let's just say that. So, like I said, it's potential casting news. But when you got two guys who are in the horror franchise, or the genre, shall I say, they're appointed to direct a new Scream film, and all within an hour or so they followed Courtney Cox, David Arquette, Lily Reinhart, Cole Sprouse, and Ariana Grande. That tells me they're going to get that core cast back. That also tells me that they are once again looking for a young cast of characters to go along with the core three. So, fingers crossed, if this is what I think it is, and what a lot of other people I've talked to think it is, we are preparing for Scream 5. Now, once again, this isn't solid, concrete evidence of that, but I do believe it lends some credence to that theory, that we're going to be getting an actual Scream 5. And nothing could make me more happy in the world of cinema right now than a Scream 5. So, I guess if they start following Hayden Panettiere, am I pronouncing it correctly yet? AKA Kirby, I may end up literally shitting a kitten. Maybe a litter. So if anyone's looking for kittens, they may or may not smell funny, but if they start following her, you know, I'll give them away. My precious, precious butt kittens. So yeah, what do you all think about this? Am I overthinking it? I'm not the only one out here talking about this. Zach Cherry, also a big up-and-coming horror YouTuber, I want to shout him out as well, whose channel is taking off because he's doing such great work. He was talking about this, like I said, Critical Overlord brought this to my attention and several others that he tagged on Twitter. So I don't think I'm the only one thinking this by any means, but are we overthinking this? Or, what do you think? Let me know down in the comment section your thoughts on this potential casting news story, I guess. Is it news? I don't know. Could be. I guess we'll find out soon. Anyway, while you're down there leaving that comment, leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe and turn on notifications by clicking that little bell if you haven't done so already. If you're new here, if you love Scream, if you love Halloween, if you love horror in general, I'm talking about any and all of it right here at Bloody Breakdown. And definitely check the description section with links to follow me on social media or support my work via Patreon. I know it's a very trying time right now with everything going on, but if you can do it, it would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, one more thing before I go, I'm going to be doing a live stream this Saturday, that's the 25th, with Slasher Critic. We're going to be doing it at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to be diving in and doing a deep dive, a breakdown, I guess would be a proper thing to say for this channel, of the entire 6-film Paranormal Activity franchise. So come check that out. It's going to be awesome. And yeah, with that said, I'm Bren from Bloody Breakdown. We'll catch you all next time.